covered on Tuesday, and let's look at a common reaction that Carl can do from that position. So we've got bicep control, we're swimming in with our left hand, coming high so we can't re-pummel, swimming in with our right hand, pulling to bring his posture down, then I get head control and arm control. Opening my legs, I can put my foot on the mat, I can put my foot on the hip, I can just straighten my legs and use the connection of my legs and Carl's hip. I turn on my side, and then I push and create the space. So my shin is in front of his left shoulder, and my thigh is behind his right armpit. So we talked about that pressure of keeping it. It's not just pinching with my knees. I'm pulling my left knee towards me, and I'm pushing my right knee away like a scissoring action. I'm also using my left hand to control his posture, and sometimes if he's doubling up and really trying to bring his head in, I use two hands. Just like this position here. Obviously the goal will be to get perpendicular, put my left foot over his left shoulder, and then I can extract my leg and we're into the triangle trap. But sometimes from that position, when we're here, and I'm trying to extract my leg, Carl makes this grip on the thigh. Okay? So now we need to switch back to a wrist control method. We already covered inside wrist grip with that 90-degree bend on a few classes back, so let's have a look at that. So anytime he makes that grip, it's illegal in Jiu-Jitsu to start bending fingers, unless you're Steven Seagal. Okay? But we are allowed to cup the knuckle line. Okay, so from there, my left hand or right hand is just going to come across and cup Carl's knuckle line. Whether I get the thumb or whether it's included doesn't really matter. Especially in no gi, this will be a hard grip for Carl to keep. I'm just smearing his arm this way and pushing his left arm into like that Americana position. So we covered on a few classes back. So it's just like that. And then I use my inside wrist to keep that position. So if Carl tries to re-pummel from there, it's difficult. And while he is, I can just bring my leg over. That's what I wanted all along. And I'll just finish as before. So he's keeping bicep control, swimming in high, pulling with the legs to break him down. Head and arm control. And then a shrimp onto my side gets me to clamp guard. Immediately if he cups this thigh, we know we're not going to continue with clamp guard. We need to switch to a wrist control method. So my right hand just grabs that knuckle line, and now I'm pushing Carl's left arm back like into an Americana position, and I use that inside wrist grip. So I just turn my wrist, so there's a 90-degree bend. This allows makes it much more harder for Carl to rotate his wrist. And now from this position, I don't even need to bring my leg over here, because now from there I can just push his wrist out and my leg comes through. So again, triangle trap again. Notice the way my knee's pointing to my right. When I invert, I want to be getting my knee pointing to the mat. That's the detail. Use that movement. I come back again. So it's a scoop grip. It's a kick out with my leg. So drilling something like this, just to get muscle memory. And then from here, we lock the triangle. We also looked at it from butterfly. It's the same thing, seated guard, but Carl manages to get my back on the mat, and we end up here. Okay. Nothing's really changed from that position. I'm going to be pointing my right knee to the side, swimming in to get inside control, and then making a wedge. And now we're back into counter. Carl decides to make that grip. Okay. So from there, my right hand just grabs that knuckle line. I'm going to push his arm out and make that 90-degree bend in my wrist. I don't even need to do this to extract my leg now. Just bring your knee towards your chest. Wash, triangle trap. Triangle. The other variation we did was from half guard. If you're here on Tuesday, you can play with all three. The cards may completely flattened out. We end up here. So we talked about making the wedge with the right hand. Especially if he's doing a heavy cross face from here, The extension of a left arm removes that pressure. Take it back a step. Anytime I'm here, I'm just stretching to move his head. From there, I'm on my right hip. I just use my knee as a wedge. First of all, I escape the hip line, and then I arch my back and I get inside position, and we're back into our trump guard again. Car makes the grip, grab, push out, extract, triangle trap. Okay, let's play with that.